What's up, YouTube? ON1 just released Photo Raw 2021 yesterday, and it has a ton of new features. My name is Tom Cheswick, and I'm a professional photographer that has been using ON1 for several years, and I'm very excited about this new release. Today we're going to take a look at the new spot healing brush. It is not only faster than current retouching tools, it maintains full non-destructive adjustments for each spot you remove. That's one thing I love about ON1. Everything is non-destructive editing. The spot healing brush is going to be great for blemishes, hair, and clothing because you can select where the brush samples its texture, so the results should be more realistic. After this video, please use my affiliate link listed below, as it doesn't cost you anything to use it, but it will help me be able to continue to provide free content on YouTube. I will be doing more videos in the next few days, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. This is the new ON1 Photo Raw 2021. We are in the browse mode, so this lets us look through. We can sort through different folders here. We don't have to import images like into catalog. We can just switch from any folder we want to look at quickly. It speeds up the work process for me by not having to import images like that. So let's select an image and check out the new tool. Okay, so here we have a portrait, and we will take this into our develop mode by clicking on the edit button. The first panel that comes up is tone and color. I always like to look at the image. It may be a little bit warm here. There are different profiles that we could take a look at. I'm going to select portrait. It does flatten it out, but let's try out the AI auto. And that bumps it up pretty nice. So we have a pretty nice, well-balanced image here. We could manually tweak any of the different settings. Let's take a quick look at levels. Okay, and I'll do Alt-J. This will show any clippings. So we are clipping a little in the shadows, which is perfect. And contrast looks nice. If I wanted to boost it up just a touch, we could do that. Okay. So let's take a look at these new tools. Now there is a portrait mode, portrait AI, and that does have skin retouching, and it's going to look really nice. But when you have it work on the blemishes, you're forcing it to smooth out too much, as it has to be aggressive to remove this, and then it's going to be very aggressive on a lot of her other skin that doesn't need very much. So it's a great help to your portraits. This involves another step before we go to portrait AI, but it is going to make this finished image look that much better. So for me, it's worth the time. So the new healing brush is the short key Q, or you could go down and click on the retouch button here. It brings up and shows you that it's sampling from one area and we're placing it. So you use the bracket keys to pick an area that you want to remove. Click on it and it will sample another area. Click on it and it will sample another area. Click, sample. Now on this one, it didn't pick a very good area. It picked an area with another slight blemish. So we could move this to an area that we like, just like that, and then continue with our work. Okay, so you can see very quickly we have excellent results here. Doesn't take much time at all. If we have one that we don't like, just hit the delete key and start over. This one, I'm just going to increase the bracket a little bit, and there we have a nice selection there. So all of this is feathered at 100, opacity 100. There is another way to use this brush as well, and that's to lower the opacity quite a bit. The new Portrait AI module has a fantastic setting to be able to lighten underneath the eyes. But if you were old school, you would use a brush like what we're doing now, lower the opacity, and then just select the area that you'd like, and then pick an area right, say, here. And that's a real nice look as well. So this is kind of old school way of doing it. Okay, but I'm going to get rid of those and show you how it looks. Actually, I'll save that for another tutorial. We'll keep it like this for now. Okay, let's zoom out. Another good use for this tool is for a complicated selection here, going through her hair. So let's make this a little bigger and try this out. Okay, and then again, to match the textures, we want to select where we're sampling from. Okay, and I'm going to delete that because I made a rookie mistake, and that's because my opacity is set back to 29 for those eye backs. Okay, so we're going to try that one more time. Just coming across in here, and actually that looks pretty good, but we can improve that. Right there. So that was an excellent way to remove that dark line going through hair with a believable result. So that is the new healing brush. It's a fantastic way. Once we have it how we want it, just hit done. All right, that's our look at the new healing brush. Let's take a quick look at before and after. It did a fantastic job. Thanks again for watching one of my videos. There are going to be more, so remember, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you'll be all set. Thanks again.